Yes, yes, yes. More to be discovered. You know it's true because our second episode host is Charlie Zero for Fine Music 627. Take it away, Charlie.
All right. So ONSY, Metaconic. The version here on Bandcamp is the title's a bit different than the one on Spotify and YouTube.
Oh,
So, but it's still the same thing if you just type in the artist ONSY. Um, yeah, Metaconic came out in 2021. This is 7 tracks, 41 minutes. This has like dark soundscapes and electronic noise. Um, how did he say it here? So it's composed of both alien and organic matter. This nearly 40-minute piece centers realms of deconstructed bass, dub, and IDM, where sonics, tone, and rhythmic forces rule over melody and harmonics. So let me play you guys. I'll play this one right here. All right, so this one was really, really good. Um, I it does describe the alien and organic matter type. Uh, I had to listen to this on headphones, and looking at the picture here, it did feel alien.
uh-huh.
It did felt special that it took me into their homeland or planet of wherever it is they're from or he's from. And I was very, very immersed and very transported. I think this alien organic matter had its own consciousness and it created this type of a version of what their music is all about, as best as I could describe it. This is my take. So yeah, this is really, really, really good stuff, and I highly recommend it for anybody that has that can tolerate these alien sounds from another planet. The next one is Free Babylonia. Come, am I saying the name right? Wait, hold on. Kamaki, sorry, Kamaki. That's the name of the album. Came out in 2016, 11 tracks, 32 minutes. This genre has analog sound, electronic, ambient, and some drone. Um, how did they put this on the second album? Their music, a collage of analog sound waves splashed with electronic pulse, passes through your body, and an acoustic beats, abstract and experimental. A music,
Wow.
a music nicely woven with a collage of a variety of noises, international or accidental, embraces a listener with a vividly portrayed sound image of a special kind. So I will show you why, because this is really good.
Catastrophe. Catastrophe.
Um, so this was really, really interesting. This is minimalist, little noise sounds that you hear throughout the entire album. does bring you some sort of peace and warmth as a listener.
What was she saying?
Catastrophe, catastrophe.
Oh, catastrophe.
Because well, the title of the song, catastrophe, but that's what she kept saying. At first, said the same thing. What is she saying? And then I went back, I heard it again. I'm like, okay. But it's very warm and peaceful. Again, depending on your noise tolerance, but this was really minimalist. For me, that's how
Uh-huh.
I described it. It's nothing too crazy or too like, whoa. No, this is really, really a fun and enjoyable, pleasant listening experience for any type of noise listeners. I guarantee this will not disappoint you. Really, really good stuff. This is available on Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube for all your view listening pleasures. This is for you, Fred. Kareem Ali. Hope I'm saying his name right. Kareem Ali. The Sound of Color.
Wow.
It came out in 2023, has 7 tracks, 24 minutes. This has a fusion of electronic, chill out sounds and jazz. So it's a blend of everything, also known as jazz fusion, if you want to put it that way. So I love this song right here. I was playing it nonstop.
Wow.
Oh gosh, I can't begin to tell you. I play this album over and over on repeat. Everything. Each song just hits hits you in all sorts of directions. It's so beautiful. The color of sound. How can you go wrong? But this definitely did remind me of you, Fred. Because I don't know why I thought you would like this because
Definitely.
it has jazz elements to it with a bit of like dance, chill groove melodies, just spot on. And this is his 14th album.
Wow. I never heard of this guy. Wow.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff on Bandcamp and on I think yeah, the same amount or not more or less on Spotify, but obviously YouTube as well. But yeah, anyone you gotta listen to this. And the song "Rise Up" is also one of my favorites. I just kept playing that on repeat, but also the whole album's just so good. The just beautiful, beautiful. I felt at peace every
Yeah.
time I listened to it. I did. So please check him out. Um, the next one is Dark Ambient. We're going Dark Ambient. City's Last Broadcast. The album, The Umbra Report, came out in 2021. 7 tracks, 39 minutes. Dark ambient, field recordings and soundscapes, and a bit of paranormal electronics. I say this because, um, how did they write it on there? Okay, so this album, is it a depression, a seance, or an exorcism? Whatever it is, every nuance of it is thoroughly recorded, and the result is terrifying yet oddly soothing. The tape machine is constantly hissing, every piece of machinery is making ominous noises, and something sings along. So that's how they describe this album. So I'm going to play you guys this little short bit here. Um, yeah, if you guys have good headphones, definitely listen. It's recommended with headphones with this. When I listened to it, I almost did get some goosebumps. I did get a little bit of chills, but it was very meditative at the same time. I did feel relaxed for me. Um, I felt, man, this is interesting. I feel like I'm trapped in an abandoned warehouse where it's all dingy and falling apart, and outside is the woods, where it's pitch black, but there's fog, and you hear hissings, or you hear all sorts of things. That's what made me be transported with this. It's just so it is eerie, but again, meditative to me. Um, Highly recommend checking out City's Last Broadcast. This is their sixth album. So check them out on the Bandcamp, their record label, Cryo Chamber. Really, really great, a lot of dark ambient stuff on there. So check it out. And this is my favorite one here, the tape Beatles. The Grand Delusion, 1993. We're going back to that time. 21 tracks, 1 hour, experimental sound collage, and plunderphonics. This would be, I've done the research that I could, and so the source says this is the first album. But then I see two other albums listed on their Bandcamp. And then on Wikipedia, they have a couple of ones on there. So I don't know what made them say that this is their first. So it was all over the place. So I couldn't really pinpoint the actual release. But um yeah, they did something with this that I can't play certain ones because they do fall on the line of so according to him, it says a plagiarism production. The CD includes the entire soundtrack of the tape Beatles, Polyvision expanded cinema piece of the same name, no C in circle, public domain. What that means, I don't know, but I'm only going to play this one.
There are still great difficulties that remain. And questions that have brought warfare and bitterness, great difficulties that remain. Great difficulties that remain. Great difficulties that remain. And questions that have brought the last warfare and bitterness overnight. Great difficulties that remain. For the last 30 years. Great difficulties that remain. Will not be settled overnight. And questions that have...
Yeah,
Who is that?
this
That
is,
Sounds like Jimmy Carter.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I thought.
yeah,
When he gave the speech about having to cut back on gas and that it was
yeah.
going to run out.
Yeah, there's a lot. He uses a lot of voiceovers, like speeches, and he does use the song, which I cannot hum it or say it, but from 2001: A Space Odyssey, the famous song that we all accustomed to hear.
Yeah.
They use that, but they do it in the way where they cut and paste it like in reverse, but you hear it, but they don't do the last part of it, and then it cuts, and then you hear speeches of like even JFK or Robert Kennedy. You hear all sorts of voices. Whoever did this is such a genius, and they probably got away with it because this is really, really good stuff.
That's all public domain. You could use it
Oh, it's
all.
okay. I don't know about the
Yeah,
song. I
all
don't know.
presidential speeches are fair game for anyone.
Okay, but I didn't know about the song though of 2001. That's why I was like, no, I was gonna play it, but I was like, no, I'll rather let you guys hear that. I don't know if that's public domain, but you're right, the speeches are. So
Mhm.
that's it. Yeah, the Tape Beatles, the Grand Delusion. Please listen to this. This is such a trip. Anybody with headphones, this is available on Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube. It's a little tricky for YouTube, but you'll find it there because it goes by a different cover. But yeah, so that is my picks of the day.
Interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Charlie Zero.
You're welcome.